that. Good morning, and welcome to Coffee and Conversations with Carol. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Conversations and Coffee and Conversations with Carol. Welcome, come on in. Yes, now look at here. I am excited because today marks my 60th day. I can go live now from my Coffee and Conversations with Carol page on Facebook. So if you're looking for me, Ooh, if you're looking for me, if you're looking for me, I am on Coffee and Conversations with Carol. Yes, I am. If you're looking for me, it's 8:30. No, I am not late. Yes, I am on, and I am on the right page because it took 60 days to get here. 100 followers in 60 days. I got my 100 followers. I got my 60 days, and we are rocking and we are rolling. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm gonna see who all gonna come on in. Come on in. Good morning. It is Monday morning. Uh, woos. Let me tell y'all something, boy. In the world we live in, baby, stuff just changed, don't it? You 1 minute you here and 1 minute you there, and there you have it, right? That's how I go, right? 1 minute you're here and 1 minute you're there. Yes. 1 minute you're here and 1 minute you're there, and that's how it goes. And things change rapidly, right? Things change rapidly, right? So here's the thing. Here's the thing. I got on my shirt today. When I put this shirt on, that means just a lot be going on, y'all. I just be like, dearly beloved, we are gathered here to get through this thing called life. Because what is going on? So this is Monday. We call it Mindset Monday. Good morning, husband. Good morning. Mindset Monday. Woohoo! We are up and rolling on Coffee and Conversations with Carol on the platform. So people gonna figure it out in a little bit. I'm gonna let them figure it out. I have my coffee this morning because it's definitely needed. Right. Because you gotta work. That's for sure. You gotta do that. Um, what else do we know? We know that life's gonna happen. So when it does, you just, do what you need to do. But it was a lot going on. Good morning, sister. Good morning. Thank you for joining me, Sister Janine. Good morning. Good morning. So, like I said, my shirt this morning says, Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to get through this thing called life. Honey, look here. First off, first off, first off. Joe Biden then Joe Biden then gave up the race. Joe Biden then gave up the race, y'all. He didn't gave up the race. He didn't gave it to he didn't get he look here. Everybody know when you look at old Joe, y'all, he didn't been in politics his whole life. I think they said he was one of the youngest senators. He was like 29 years old, and he been there his whole he's 80. Ain't he like, is he 81? 82? I mean, he didn't did it. And I'm saying to myself, ain't nobody gonna say to him, this is normally the time to retire. But anyway, they trying to get it together. They trying to get it together. Okay. It's first day of Packer training camp. Woo! Football is on the way. We know we love us some football, right? We love us some football. So football is on the way. So we love us some football, right? Woohoo! That's on the way. So we got that going. Football is, look here. I'm a big football fan. So let's see. Football training camp started. We got Joe Biden giving up the race. It was a good weekend. And I hope everybody got out. I seen people doing a lot of stuff. I seen good morning. I seen people on those boats out on the water, lakefront. I seen people at like Garfield Days and Brady Fest. I mean, we was just out here this weekend, right? How y'all say it? We outside. We outside. So it was a lot of things going on this weekend. Um, and in the midst of all of that, I started thinking like, we had things going at church. We had a member come and join. I thought that was really good. Good morning. Good morning. Sister Tanisha, good morning. That's right, girl. Get them. You talk to them about it. So we had a lot of things going on. And so this is what I started thinking. I started thinking sometimes you have to push the reset button, right? When you think let's just take the biggest thing that's going on in the news right now was Vice President Camilla Harris has now been nominated. I don't even know if she's nominated, but they basically endorsed her to be the next president of the United States. And so, you know, Joe Biden's team and all of them had to get together and say, this is not working out for the best. And so have you ever had plans, to do something? You planned it this way, you had it all set up, it was ready to go, and it just didn't go the way you expected to go. Now here's the thing. You got a couple people that does this. They set it up, they ready to go, it doesn't work out, and they just say, well, forget it. And it didn't work out, just forget it. Okay, you got those people. But then you have two, the people who say, no, even though it didn't work out, let's go back and look at it again. And that's what I'm talking about today. We have to have the attitude of, you know what, we may can't go down this street, but we are definitely able to go down this other street. So let's do it. Okay. So just like Nike said, just do it. Just do it. Okay. Sometimes you have to reshape, you have to reset, and you have to go in a new direction. It doesn't mean that it's the end. It doesn't mean that it's over. It just means that you have to reset and go into something new. So at what point, do we do that for ourselves? Because I was listening to someone yesterday, and here's the thing. You know how you have a person that you see all the time? It could be a coworker, it can be it can be just someone, it could be a family member that always looks as if they are not connected, if I put it that way. They're walking through the halls, they look sad, they don't really smile and things of that nature. And you know I'm the type of person that will strike up a conversation with someone. I will strike up a conversation with someone. And so in doing that, I learned some things about people. You hear things and then you say, but I like to get people, like to get to know a person for myself. I'm that type of person. And so, with us talking about reshaping, new direction, and reset, what type of person are you? Are you an introvert? Are you an extrovert, or are you an ambivert? Which one are you? For me, I'm an extrovert. Like, I am the person that's gonna reach out, talk to you. We're gonna have a conversation. My mother called me a social butterfly. I don't know quite if I'm a well, I am. I can be very sociable. Very sociable. So what kind of person are you? Are you an introvert? Are you one of those ones that step back and kind of don't really get into the mix of things? Or do you go to extra mile? What kind of person are you? I believe I'm an extrovert. I kind of like to get out and say hey to folks. Hey, how you doing? I really am one of those people that like to be out there and talking to everybody, and picking people's brain at what they thinking and the opinion is. I am that person. I really am. Oh, sister, are you an ambivert? I wouldn't. You know what I thought you was? And Sister Janine says she's an ambivert. You know what I thought you were? I thought you were introverted. Sister Janine, I thought you were introvert. Sister Tanisha, yeah, I took you for an introvert. You don't really, yeah. And you be looking at folks like say something if you want to. But once they get to know you, I know you're not like that. But if they don't know you, baby, your first expression, you be like, I'm just not gonna say nothing to her. Oh, Sister Janine says she's an ambivert. For me, I am an extrovert. I am one. You bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna say something to you. Hey, how you doing? What's up? I am that one. And I always smile at people too. And I think that's what catches a lot of folks. I just have always the biggest smile, like, hey. And even if I'm not saying hey, my whole smile is saying hey. So it's hard to miss. But I do I smile a lot because I don't want to be looking. I'm not a serious I take things seriously, but I'm a jokester. Like, let's laugh about it. Let's be friends. But that's me though. Some people are not like that. Some people are not like that. Because even with when I look at all the children that I have, and I go, I can see. Let me see. Most of them are introverted. I think. I don't even think they like talking. They don't like being in front. Um, they don't like doing any of that. So I think most of them are introverted. So I don't even know how I accomplished that because I'm definitely extroverted. I am the talker. I'm the one that's going to reach out. I'm the one that's going to open up those doors of communication. So here's my question. Being an ambivert and being an introvert, is it hard to socialize? Cuz I sometimes it's hard for me to turn it off. I I I'll be like, I got to get out here, talk to people. So is it hard to socialize, or is it more of that's just who I am and I'm not going, it's not a yay or nay? Cuz for me it's hard for me to turn it off. It's hard for me to turn it off. But for some folks it's all different. Yep. So we have to Good morning. Hello. Yes. We're talking about Mindset Monday. We're talking about, are you introvert, ambivert, extrovert? We are talking about reset, not giving up in new direction, reshaping and restarting. So this is Mindset Monday. And we came up with that because I was just looking at all of the things that were going on this weekend. And I thought about the biggest news was Joe Biden getting out of the race and endorsing Camilla Harris. And so I was saying in life, sometimes you have things that you have to reshape and restart. It may not go the way you planned the first time, but it's okay because sometimes you can step back, look at the bigger picture, and restart. What is am what is ambivert? Uh I'm Alexa, what is ambivert?
Ambivert is usually defined as one whose personality type is intermediate between extrovert and introvert.
Well, it's in between. She's not introverted, but she's not extroverted either. She's in between. It's a fair medium. I, and here's the thing with Sister Janine. I took her as because Sister Janine, I know her. So because I know her demeanor, but she's very quiet. Very quiet. Very quiet. She's the one that sits down and she's watching everything. She's very but it's in between. So ambivert is in between introvert and extrovert. So for her, if she knows you, then the conversation is going. We haven't, you're talking to her and things like that. But if she don't, yeah, she's sitting back looking. She gonna figure it all out before she say anything. That's her. Was I right, Sister Janine? Was I right on that? So yeah, that so nope, I'm an introvert. Yeah, I would say, Tanisha, you are an introvert. I pegged that right when I first met you though. I pegged that right when I first met you. So so an ambivert is in between. It's a go-to. It depends on where you're at. Yep. Sister Janine said I'm right. Yep. That's her. So Sister Tanisha says she's an introvert, and she is. And she is. She is. She is she ain't fit to be. So here's the thing though. You know how sometimes they have zodiac signs and they say stuff about it, and they say things like if you this then you that, if you this then you that. So for me, I'll put it for me because I'm a Libra, and this is what it says. I've read some of that stuff, and it says that a Libra is a socialite. And I just don't I okay, so some of the stuff the zodiac signs say, I kind of believe, but some of them I don't. Because it'll say for me, because I'm a Libra, that I'm sociable, I'm this and I'm that, and I'm like, okay, that could be true because I am, but I've met other Libras, including my husband. He ain't no socialite. He ain't talking to everybody. He ain't trying to shake hands with everybody. He ain't trying to rub elbows. He not sociable like that. So I think sometimes those zodiac I don't know what you want to call them, readers. I don't weigh heavily on them because I don't think they're right all the time. I don't think they're right all the time. If they say like, Virgos are kind of crazy. Yeah, huh? Yeah, you're not. So I don't really weigh heavily on those because I know some folks that are, even besides my husband, I know more Libras that are not, they don't be out here. They, even if they were like at work or just them from an organization, they don't, they ain't messing with you, baby. And they are not messing. You totally disagree. Oh, brother Maine said he disagree with me. Mm, you so you are sociable? I believe you are introvert, sir. He ain't talking to nobody. August Virgos are different than September Virgos. Ye- yeah, y'all are. And I say that all the time. September Libras are different from October Libras. But I don't know how true that is because I know some October Libras that are a little bit different. They're a little bit different. I don't know. I don't know. What say you, Sister Janine? I totally disagree. Yes, Brother Maine said he disagree. He's not an introvert. And he said yes when I want to be. He's interactive when he wants to be. Now hold heavy on that September Virgos. Now I got some folks that I love that are September Virgos. And I mean, they ain't crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? They just, you know, stay in your lane. My dad was a September Virgo, but I mean, some folks like to call him crazy. What's the question again? Sorry, working. Um, that's okay. It's all right about working. We were talking about the zodiac signs and how true they were. So it kind of like segue in because we were talking about introvert, introverted, ambivert. And so I was saying that some Libras are introverted. They're not extroverted like me, even though I have read countless times that Libras are socialites. And I'm like, no, not all. So that's what we were talking about. And Sister Tanisha over here on Facebook says, yes, you did wake up, sister. They talking about y'all Virgos in September too, sister. They said the Virgos in September are crazy. They ready to duke it up. That's what they said about the Virgos. There go one of my special Virgos right there, Sister Tanisha. Sister Nisi said she woke up in time, and we talking about her topic too. They said y'all Virgos be ready to duke it up. I think there are some real characteristics, but I don't follow them wholeheartedly. No, and I don't either. But I, and then since Tanisha said August Virgos are different from September Virgos, and I said, well, I mean, September Libras are different from October Libras. That's what she. So that's what we're talking about. And and then she said that September Virgos are crazy. Yep, that's what she said. And she said they are ready to duke it up. And I'm like, my dad was a September Virgo, but I mean, just don't say nothing to him out of order. He was all right. He would greet you and meet you. Them September Virgos, oh boy. Woo. Sister Nisi, you want to come to the rescue here because you are a September Virgo. They going in on y'all September Virgos. They said September Virgos are woo. They said September Virgos are really, 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 really woo. I, you know, I don't. My mom is an August Virgo, so and y'all know I just think she is just the sweetest thing. So, but I've seen if you take her there too. She said, "I love them. I have two. You have two what Virgos in August or September? Because Tanisha said them September Virgos is woo. And I know my sister Nisi is in September. She cutthroat though. September. Ooh, child bless you. Oh, you got two. Oh, she got two. Sister Janine says she got two September Virgos. Sister and my son. Yeah, the September Virgos. I'm a September. I plead. Sister Nisi says she's September. She plead the fifth. Yeah, I got a few. So I already and yes, and I already know sister don't play. So Sister Charmaine don't play. She a September Virgo too. They mouths is I just be like, whoa, whoa, Kimosabi. I'll be like, ooh, wee, ooh, wee. August are more patient than us. They are. My mama's an August Virgo, so I will say they are more patient than September. And here's the my mom is an August Virgo. My dad was a September Virgo. And I will say that August Virgos are more patient than the September ones. Yes. Mm, yeah. And Janine, don't be laughing because Janine over here laughing. I got both of them in my life. I got Sister Charmaine and Sister Nisi. Baby, and they both September Virgos. I sometimes I be sitting and looking at looking at both of them like, no, ma'am. I be wanting to call one of them up. Like, you want to argue with somebody? Here goes September Virgo. Argue with them. See how far you get. Yeah, September Libras are different. That's my opinion. September Libras, male or female, they was just different, honey. They weren't like October. They was not like October at all. Sister Nisi said, I'm a September Virgo. I plead the fifth. She don't want to talk about it. She don't want to talk about it. She ain't want to talk about it. That's funny. That is really funny. My dad was he was a September Libra. My dad was a September Virgo. That's kind of ironic there. Sorry, had to take a call. That's cool, Sister Tanisha. We was responding to you talking about them crazy September Virgos. So on this Mindset Monday, good conversation. I think it was funny to me. Thank you all for joining me today. I'm so happy now that I can go live from my coffee and conversation page. So I will no longer be going live from Carol Smiles all the time. That is my private page. And my page for me and my family and things I'm out doing and coffee and conversation with Carol Page is more for my content and what I'm doing and what I'm trying to put out there and what I'm trying to be in the community. I'm trying to, encourage and inspire. September Libras are more balanced. Excuse me? Hold on. We was till she put this. No, they're not. Mm-mm. They actually more confused and introverted. They are not more balanced. Mm-mm. And I'm an October Libra, and I know some September. They ain't more balanced. They introverted and a different. They're a little weird to me. Everyone I meet, they they lying to themselves. I say, but that's just my opinion. So she says September Libras are more balanced than I guess October Libras, but not to me. They're not. I know some September Libras, male and female, and they are definitely not to me more balanced. And they are very introverted and they just see things a little bit different than a lot of people I know. And I'll be like, I don't know. And they be like, we birthday twins. No, we ain't. But they are definitely for me different. But yes, thank you all for joining me. It's Mindset Monday. We talked a little bit about what's going on in the world today, politics. We also let y'all know that I'm a football fan and Packer training camp is starting. Woohoo! We also talked about new directions and not giving up, and we talked about reshaping, restarting, and resetting. Um, so I want you all to know this. This is an affirmation that I was reading for the last couple days as I was getting myself together for this week. We have to breathe in the good and breathe out the bad. All right. Anything that you're feeling that is not connected with you, anything that you're saying to yourself just not right, anything that you're thinking like, hey, I got to do something different. This is not going to work this way. You have to breathe in the good and breathe out the bad. You know, there's going to always be circumstances and situations, but you have to breathe in the good and breathe out the bad. Okay. You have to breathe in the good and breathe out the bad. This week, I'm going to be touching on some different subjects about actually balance. We're going to be balancing about life and work and home, and we're going to be talking about some things that a couple people have inboxed me about that we're going to touch on. I just got to do a little bit more research on a few things, and then I'm going to come to you guys and find out what are you really thinking, and I want to know what people are thinking and what people are saying because I know it's out there. And so get ready, it's going to be a great week. I also have a contest that's coming up on Friday, but I'm going to announce the contest tomorrow. So if you're on tomorrow, you'll hear what the contest is, and then you can play for some moolah, 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 moolah. All right. And so that is all that I have for you today. Remember, breathe in the good. And it you should say, inhale the good, exhale the bad. All right. Inhale the good and exhale the bad. Get all that bad stuff out of there. All out, all out, all out, right? So thank you guys for joining me on this Monday morning and put the word out there. Follow my link in my bio. I thank you all for joining me and remember to live, love, always, always, always laugh and try to find some room in your heart to forgive. Everybody need a little forgiveness, right? Try to find some room in your heart to forgive. And just remember, we're all one love, right? Everybody needs to love just a little bit more. I will see you guys tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. sharp. Talk to you then. Love ya. Bye. Did I ever started? Oh man, I never started it.